All right, it looks like we're going with this video. I am just trying to get all of from top to bottom on the screen. Bear with me, I'm sorry. I always try beforehand. Okay, that's going to get us, I think, the closest. So let me just make sure there's nothing in the way to keep us from staying there. And I processed some new images today from a previous harvest. I just went through and picked out all the food pictures. So nice ice cream float, meatball sandwich. I like the spoon with the, I think it's cornflakes, which I'm not a fan of, by the way, in case you were wondering. Not a fan of the cornflakes. I like this one round. So we're going to work with some of this stuff today, along with, the other images that we have. I did cut out this. It says delish drink maple horchata. I'm not a super huge fan of maple, but I do love horchata. Do you guys like horchata? Let me know in the comments. I bet some of you do. So, I think these are stuffed radishes, honestly. Some popcorn, some trail mixes. There's a part of a pizza, some garlic, some kind of casserole dish. I couldn't decide where I want to crop this at, so I left it whole. More with radishes. This is where I got the idea to have Mike roast the radishes. I like this, but I really like this. So I thought we might, let's go ahead and do it right now. I thought we might just cut around some of these bowls and stuff, to just fill in various places, and you know how we do. I'm sorry that I'm not, live with you guys. I do love this live and having you guys right here. But there's so much to do. I am filming this video in between sorting things for upcoming paper packs. And let's go ahead and cut off some of this extra. Okay. I've almost got, 10, well, actually 12, because I made 10 bags of the basics, the 5 to 6 things that I tend to put in every pack that are, the quote unquote staples of making a paper pack for me. And then boy, is that a lot of paper, let me tell you. Okay, there's that one. And then this one, we'll just cut around the edge of the plate there. There's peanut butter and jelly knife. It's a butter knife. So, yeah. And I'm dyeing paper. I just took the last of another batch out, and I'm getting ready to put the water on for another batch. I just took the last of some coffee/tea out of that. I'm just going to cut this like it goes like that, even though it's probably going to look a little funny. Maybe we can cover that up. Now, I know I normally tear, but I'm going to go with some, for the quote-unquote fussy cuts, I'm going to go with some harder edges. All right, so now we have those to work with. I know that's not technically food, but it is, kitchen related. So let me move these off to the side. And so I think that's, I would like to bring it a little bit closer to me. So I'm going to play with the camera a little bit more. Okay. I think that'll work. Okay. So let's roll that down a little bit. Move my scissors over here. It gives us lots to work with. Okay. So we need something for here, and it doesn't have to be one big, unless we could make something longer than this. I don't like things to be, I like to break it up. I don't like everything to be, samesies. Let's see. So maybe this piece will be easier to find at first. So let's think about that. We've got some of our half things. What if we did that? Okay, I kind of like that right there, but we do need something to kind of. Okay, so let's look at what else we've got. Hold it, please. Now, I don't see much problem with cutting off part of that. And other than the words will be upside down, I don't know that there's much of a problem with us just making this edge at the top. I don't think it matters much for the food. And this had that funky tear. Like, that's how it tore all by itself. I love it. Like, this paper is crazy. Okay, so let's get this in here. Maybe like to where we're covering up part of that too. So right there is good. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to put this right here because it doesn't really interfere with anything. Yeah. So let me mark where the edge is here. There's my pencil. So let's do that. And then we'll do, so we kind of get it in the same spot, you know. There's hope if we mark that it'll wind up in sort of the same spot. Let me go ahead and shove that back in there so that I don't lose it. Okay. Glue's got a little bit of glue boogers on it. So yeah, I'm actually getting these. I've been sorting, you know, I have just piles of stuff out in the garage, and it's not convenient for everybody who lives here. They've been incredibly patient, and nobody, and just for the record, nobody's making me clean the garage. I feel very claustrophobic out there with the amount of stuff that's stacked up, and I don't want to get rid of anything because it's really good stuff, you know. It'll be fun to dye. It's just going to take me like a year and a half to dye it all. But I've proven the thought that Els has kind of had for a while, where she said, I probably don't need to buy anything, you know, for, where does the bottom go? Did I mark that? Yeah, right down here. Oh dear. I have to peel this up. Hold on. There we go. Now let's lay that down. We want the edge to be at the top above all other things. Got a paper towel tucked up in there. Every time I got to blow my nose, or I get it like a paper towel that uses a napkin for my my dinner. Sorry, din. I don't know where I am. I grab an extra one or two. I should just buy myself a couple of rolls and keep them in here. I'm not stealing if they know that I use them. I just feel like I lately, with all the gluing, I do feel like I'm using a lot. Where was I? Oh, because I ran out of cardstock, lined paper, I'm almost out of newsprint. Let me try and, I don't want to, just trying to, yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good amount of light. All right. Okay, so, little bowl. I really do. I like this little bowl. Yeah. I'm glad I cut these out. Good decision on my part, for once. I have lots and lots of book pages. So we'll be seeing some book pages in some of the packs. I'm starting to lean away from single signature, although I do love them for collage, but single sheet, not single signature. And in favor of books that will have signature pages, because I think they're, you know, you can tear it apart if you want to use it for a collage, but you also have the option to just use it as a. So I'm probably going to, minimally speaking, not much in the way of like children's workbooks and stuff. Those don't seem to be as popular, although I'll still have some. They'll probably go straight into the shop. I'm just musing to myself kind of things that I've been thinking about. You know, that's it's nice to share with you guys. If you have things that you want to see in the paper packs, I'm going to try and do more graph paper, although you can't in the very, very dark colors for obvious reasons. Okay. So I love the way that turned out. I would like to find something to put here, just because I don't really care for when there's words, you know. So I've got a couple of small. I mean, we could just line up, but I don't think I want to cover up that much of the. Okay, so let me grab this pile and just search through it real quick for a smaller image that maybe I could, and that's got a loose edge right there. Let's see. I know there were a couple that we may have to go to the other portion. What about part of that for, so that could be a thing, yeah. And maybe some of that, yeah. Okay, so I think we found a workaround for the bottom portion of this. I want to use that coming up. Okay, what about that? Yes, I think that's good. Okay, that will work for covering up that spot that I don't like. We're going to use these down here. We're just going to tear them down a little bit more. And I think, yeah, I think we'll just use glue stick on this little tiny image. This glue stick is getting dried out. I left the lid loose, but it's also almost done, so it's all good. Okay. So it is Tuesday while I'm filming this. It will go up on Wednesday because I don't want to release it too late on Tuesday. I'd hoped to get it done earlier, but I got up super late. I was up till 9 o'clock this morning. I worked in the garage and counting things and sorting things out for, I got a bunch of journals that I'm working on, as you know, because that is my 100-day challenge. So let's tear that end off. And I don't want to use I'd like it to, I don't even want to, yeah, that's fine. But let's make a flat edge, of course. Of course, we're going to make a flat edge. So however that comes out. And then maybe we'll use the other half of the top or bottom later on, because it will also have a flat edge, right? Oh, phooey. Okay, I'm trying this side. Let's try this side. I'm trying to avoid using the paper cutter because I have a headache, and when I close it, it always bangs a little bit. And so it's kind of a thing right now. Els has got a miserable headache. That barometric pressure, it keeps trying to be, can't decide if it's going to be sunny or cloudy or what it's going to do. Okay, and then I like this. So let's tear this down a little bit. And then I think really, really don't want to get out that paper cutter. Even if it's crooked, we'll just line it up and the image will be crooked. Who's going to be able to tell on this crazy shenanigans anyway? Okay. So I think I'm actually going to glue this piece down first and then come over it with this one. Nope, I'm going to do it the other way because I like the more crazy edge right here. Oh, you guys can't really see that, can you? There you go. This one has a slightly crazier edge to it, which I think is better for kind of blending the two, even though I'm not really trying to blend them together to make them into one thing. I just think it's, I don't know, it's less harsh of an edge is where I'm going with that. So yeah, I found some stuff I forgot I had still, even after all that sorting and stuff. I have some really great stuff to use as pages. I need to make some big books. I want to get into my small books. I'm making a special pack for this upcoming sale. I found, some of you might remember when we went on the Colorado adventure, I found this really awesome Asian fabric at the Creative Reuse. And I'm going to pair that with some book pages and a couple other, I think I have 1 or 2 other fabrics that might go with it. I have a couple of images that I'd like to put with it. Yeah, I really like this. I think it looks okay on that. And it's got good contrast, so it's not too much of any one thing. I did kind of cover up the word treats here, and that's a little disappointing. If I thought about it, I would have trimmed that a little bit, but I was so intent on gluing it down that I was not really thinking about that. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, the Asian thing. Yeah. I think, it's not my jam, but it's very striking fabric. And I just felt like it needed to come home with me. Because I know a couple of you ladies really like the Asian stuff. But it's just fun in general. But it's a pretty good hunk of fabric. I mean, not huge, but it's not a tiny little square either. I don't know why I just put glue stick on that. I think I might want to go back and we'll see how it sticks. If there are problems, I'll peel it up. And well, that seems to be, maybe it seems to be okay, except right here. Edges are always a problem, aren't they? Is anybody else doing collage rolls of any sort? I know Steffi G loves the collage rolls. And gluing in general. Okay, so I think we want to now not do a bowl of something. We have a lot of bowls right here and round things. So let's find something that isn't round. Okay. What about, let's fill that down some. What about if we, so that gives us a space to fill. And I can cover up the word radishes, right? Right? Okay. So I'm going to have to go to the previous images because I don't want anything round. And I have a lot of round things in that one. Now, what did I do with that stack of images? Did I put this stuff on top of that stuff? I think I might have. Hold on. I got to stand up to make sure I don't create a huge, humongous mess. Oh, boy. Oh, I like this stuff. Okay. This is all stuff to be prepped for the Food-a-Tini people thing. That's not food. That's still stuff for the face. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay. I found the other pile. Ow. And then I stubbed my toe. Oh. Life in a small space. I've always, not always, but, oh, I forgot about the spoon. Let's put that right there. Since I got divorced, I have favored small places. Oh, that could be fun. Does not quite fill the space, though. Okay, so let's put that over there. Oh, that's definitely fun. Okay, so we got to put these out. These need to be used. They're starting to get bent up. They're getting bent. And we got a wine bottle. We have lots of fun stuff to use. We have some very square images, which we may just have to do tall order. We should use that. Okay, there's a bunch of really tiny things right here. And I need more of a medium-sized thing. Still on a round plate. Darn those round plates. Most plates are round. I gotta use these French fries or I'm never gonna use them. So we'll put that on the agenda for today. Okay, so I don't need a small image, but I don't need a tiny image either. I need like kind of a slightly bigger than that. What about this? Not technically round. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think that is what is gonna happen, ladies and or gentlemen. Dudes, men's, something like that. Okay. So let me pencil this. I don't have my glasses on and I feel blind. Okay, and then let's, oops, but let's also make sure it's all the way down here. Okay, so yeah, I think, and we'll mark a little bit at the top there so we don't get, put away the pencil, Amy, or you'll lose it. You lose your pencil. Okay, glue. But yeah, so it's not as rewarding as the jelly printing, but getting organized. At least to where I know where the stuff is, even if it's kind of like a game of Jenga when I want to go get something out of the garage. But having the big pieces prepped, and then Alice gave me some Temu bags because they're gigantic and very thick. With the thinking that I was going to use them for projects, you know, and I'm sure there'll be more Temu bags. I doubt Alice is going to stop ordering for Temu. It's some kind of weird addiction. Not that I'm complaining. Sometimes I get in a little order too. Not in the budget this week. I have to, in the next sale, I have to make enough to get the paper again because I ordered that huge box of like 20 reams of paper way back. And it's finally running out. So if I don't order some paper, we're not going to have any packs. So I wanted to put in a reminder. I'm not trying to, you know, I don't do these videos to try and get you guys to buy things. But just a reminder, I'm almost done with the pink. And I have 2 kits that go out to Patreons, 2 packs right now. People who automatically receive stuff. It's going to be pink with some orange, which the orange is starting to go in. And then there'll be a little bit of apple green. So the Patreon packs have all 3. If you're interested in that, it would be $21.95. But I will also have in the sale, I probably 1 pack of each, just the color with its associated items. And those will also be $21.95 if you're interested. So there'll be 1 pink one, 1 orange one, and 1 apple green one. But there'll only be 3 packs of all the colors combined. And so if you're interested, let me know. And I'll reserve one for you. Let's see. I really want to do this tall order. We may have to roll it back for a hot minute there. But let's get it torn out first. Because sometimes in the tearing out of things, it doesn't work out that well. Before we go picking out a spot, we probably should make sure I don't mess it up first. Which, you know, things happen. That is the nature of collage. Sometimes things just don't work out the way you think they're gonna. Well, that's life as a whole too, though, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, busy. We ran out yesterday briefly, right before dinner and right before the live for Murder Monday. Okay. Let me roll this back. We're looking for something big or tall or. Something's making. Okay, we got a word right there. We've got words right there. So we're going to keep rolling. Oh, that's what it is. It's not a phone or the computer. It's my scissors chinking up against the glass. Okay, what if I'm okay with covering up that Twix bar. I kind of like that better. Okay, let's get that on there. And then we'll roll it back out. Okay. Let's see. Because the words are food associated, and why not have a few words in here? That should be fun. Let me grab that napkin. There we go. Okay. And we'll roll it back the other way. Oh, and I made a big noise. Hold on. I'm going to roll it up from the bottom now. These Food-a-Tinis get so thick. Okay, a little more at the bottom. I love the guy with the chip. I do. I guess it's nice that I like what I'm doing. Sucks if you don't like what you're doing. Okay, I'm not ready for that quite yet. Oh, I just feel like this is sassing me today. I don't know if it's not far enough back or if the desk is just slightly leaned in that direction. But I'm getting a little frustrated with this. This roll just keeps rolling over towards the closer than I want it to be, man. Okay, so we're not showing. There we go. That's gonna be okay. Let's roll that just a little bit more. Get it lined up where we need it to. Okay. Now, what do we want to put next? We have wide open possibilities. Okay, let me grab the pile again. We do have so many choices. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. That was a loud hiccup. Okay. Oh, I think we just did one of these. That is a burger, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Lots of fun, colorful food pictures. It is making me hungry. I had some toast before I did this video. And well, maybe that. I seem to like circular images today. Let me cut that out and see. Let me just flip through here. Let's probably use these ice creams soon. Anything else in here that's like, I gotta have it right now? Okay, let's have a look. I love it when the pages at the end are all bendy and they're like, we don't wanna. I'm not gonna stand up so you can look at what we have on us. Okay, I think we're good for the moment. We'll be back to that pile though. You know we will. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut this out. Oh, I need something. I just stop. It's gonna stop doing that. It's driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. I caught up to Will Trent where it is in its current season, so I have to wait for them to release a new couple of episodes before I watch it again. In the real world, none of those people would be able to keep their jobs, I swear to you. But it is entertaining. This is Korean fried chicken, and it does look good. Let's see. Corn syrup, ketchup, sugar. I don't know how to pronounce that. Gaosheng. Soy sauce, Korean chili powder, capsaicin powder. Oh, I wish I don't do fried chicken, though. That sounds yummy. Sounds yummalicious. Okay. I do need a flat edge on this. So let's just make one. I know you like to just use the cutter already. Oops. Well, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. Let's see if we can save that. Once it's glued down, it won't matter. Okay. I'm just going to cut it with the scissors along that line. I feel like this is a little more painful than it needs to be. Okay, just so I can see the line better. Well, that part's just not gonna, maybe we can glue it on after. It is not 100% straight, as you knew would be the case when I started this. Okay, so we're gonna need a little image right there. I think we should put it under. What do we want it to be? I pulled up quite a few when I got the, oh no. No, we will not be doing that. I almost push the end stream button because I have some images laid on the, let's see. We just need a little pop of something. But I feel like it needs to be distinct enough for us to tell what it is. Ooh, this is different. What about just some avocado? Well, sadly, I don't think it's quite big enough. It's not quite. No, that would have worked. I would have liked that. Let's see. Do you have this donut? Would this donut work? We have to tear that top edge off, though. No, I think that covers up. Oh, no, that could work. Well, we do need to, I don't know if it's going to work once we tear all the edges off, unfortunately. Maybe we'll just leave that edge straight and pretend like we don't know it's straight. Nope, it's just not going to work. Okay. Well, here's a slightly bigger one. Let's try tearing this down a little bit. I'm being a little fussy about this tonight, aren't I? I'm like, I just glue stuff down and I'm like, well, whatever. It's fun. It is fun, though. I love the Food-a-Tini. I think it's a way to get to indulge in a bunch of food without eating the food. Maybe I'll just make a food clue book after this. Then I could work with mostly square images. I feel like glue books are great for that. I think that'll work. Okay, so we'll glue that right down there. So what have you guys, I know you were at Murder Monday, some of you. Did you enjoy it? I hope you did. I think it's been an interesting kind of deep dive into the Ripper case. We'll see where it's all going from here. Alice does like to keep her secrets. For revealing at just the right time, right? It's kind of her juju. Okay, let's make sure we like the placement. I don't like the placement. I think I got it upside down. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. Oh, well, it's there now, whether we like it or not. It has stuck. Okay. So let's go ahead. Well, actually, we need to get, because I want to leave the, so we need other things. Other things. So we need kind of a big image, right? Something large. I'm okay if a little bit of that is covered up. I don't think there's any way to avoid this at this point. I will try and be quiet with it. Okay. There we go. Nice straight edge. Okay. So if we're going to slide that right up under there, which I think is fine. Now we need something for there. Oh, but we don't need that hard edge on the bottom, do we? No, sirree, we don't. Okay. It's about like that. And let's see what else we want to do. What do we have over here? Got the burger, which I think I am going to tear around the burger, guys. Give me a second. And I might even like to use the words to go with it. Now that's a burger. Oops. Don't get too carried away. Okay, so let's tear around the burger now as best we can. Okay. Going around the bottom bun. So yeah, and I have probably not tonight because I'm gonna maybe try and go to bed early tonight since I was up so late yesterday. Well, technically I was up until today. But I got some ironing to do too. Started ironing in the garage so Mike doesn't have to share the living room. I dropped something down here. Oh, geez, those are everywhere. And I've lost the burger fell into there somewhere. Oh my God, it's gone. There's my hair tie. Seriously? How far can one of it go? Oh, I see. It fell into a box. Haha. Nice try. Like that burger was giving me shit. Hold on. There's a little bit of like a harsh edge right there. Okay. Those need to go away. And I have paper scraps all over me. Because a burger and a milkshake, that's kind of a good combination, right? Okay, don't go anywhere. We shove the burger right up and oh, I really like that. I like where this is going. Yeah. Now, sadly, we need something for down here because I want to tuck it up under there. But I think we are going to put this right here, which means we probably didn't need that donut after all. But we know it's under there. We'll know. Maybe we'll do like that. Or we could put it down here and just fill that space. Or over here. Yeah, what about that? Although it's covering up an awful lot of that burger. Let's do it down here like that. Okay, so now we know where we need things. Where we need the things. Okay, not ready for that ice cream page just yet. Let me put that over here. Let's see. What else do we gonna do? What else do we gonna do? Good English. Sure glad I got a degree in what essentially amounts to writing. So I could make sentences like that. Pickles. Oh, I feel like we need the pickles. If I tear them down. Pickle, pickle, pickle. I probably should have saved this for a glue book. It's perfectly square. Oh, and I got to keep an eye on. We only want to do about, we're going to have to wrap this up right after I finish this section. I only wanted to do about half an hour to 45 minutes. Because I know people don't like to watch long videos. Okay. Now I think that would be fine like that. Okay, so what we need is something down here. We're getting a whole thing going on. Let me grab the bigger pile again. And find something that could go along that bottom edge nicely. Whoa, whoa, calm down. Got some stuff just flying all over the place. Flying, I tell you, that's a fun scrap. And I threw something on the floor. Fantastic. What about... Okay. Let's just slide that. No, that's too much green because there's green on the burgers. Too much green all in a row. All in a row. So we need something maybe with a little, well, not with white in it. So that. All these cookies. I can see those cookies being a thing. Yeah. Oh, maybe that, but let's look and see what else we have choices for. Do we like something else better? Let's see. Giant tower of nachos. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, we could do sliced pie. People like that. Ooh, I kind of like that better. Okay, let's do some of that. But we'll keep the cookies over here to the side. Since we may need more things. Okay. We have a whole thing that is not glued down. This is all going to be a little bit weird. Okay. So we're going to leave the flat edge. I think we're going to tear it right about here. So we'll have a little bit of pie left for later. Okay. So I think that's a fun scrap, so I'll keep that. We got some pickles going on. That's a burger. So we got to start basically from here and build it up. Okay. So we're going to start with this piece right here. I think that's good. Do I need to push it up some? I think that's good. I think that's close enough. This is a nice little fun bit. All right. Okay. So next up is the burger. Now let's move these over. So this needs to go here. Goes right there like that. And we put in the milkshake. And so the milkshake needs to go in next. And that is where it goes. Okay, so let me grab the pencil and mark where the edges are. Do I have two? Oh, look at that. I tore two things at the same time. Huh. Well, that was interesting. Shoot, now I've done the thing. I forgot what I got sidetracked. Okay, and that needs to go right there. And then we're shoving this under there. Okay, so back to where the edges go. Make sure that's all the way down. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, I got glue on my finger and it's driving me crazy. Hold on. Driving me crazy seems to be the theme for the night. That's a song, isn't it? Driving me crazy. I'm singing it terribly though. I'm not at all musical the way Els is. Okay. We've got a loose corner over here. Oops. There's still a little glue in there and I don't want to waste it. No worry, there's more where that came from. Okay. Everything seems to be... What was that? Okay. So we're not quite ready to glue this down because the burger's got to go first. I think that's the way we're doing this. What to do with the burger? Burger. Okay. So we only need to... I'm going to move it over just a little bit because of the shake. I think that'll be good right there. So... Okay. And glue it we shall. Oh, come on. So as soon as we're done getting these things down, we will go for the night. But I will be back again soon. There's always more a teeny. Okay. And there's where the top wants to go. Just like that. Okay. All right. Good. Now I gotta move some of these. We're gonna have the words and the pickles. But let's move this stuff over because I'm gonna have to move the roll-a-tini down just a little bit to... I have a place to put the glue on here. Put the pencil away. Okay. So let's do it. I wonder if you could do a whole burger book. Burger and associated things like ketchup and pickles and all the weird things people do to hamburgers. You know what? I haven't had a veggie burger in 9 million years, and I actually like those. I know not everybody does. Not everybody is a fan. Okay, let's line that up. Make sure. Oh, I put it over way too far. Oh, there we go. Right there. Okay. Which means we got a little too much glue right here. So let's, now that that's on, let's go ahead and bring it back down for you guys. We got a little crazy gluing going on. It's gluerific. Let's just turn that inside out. There we go. Easy peasy. Love it. I am really quite pleased with that. Isn't that ridiculous? Okay. Now that's going to go, we decided that was going to go down here some. So we've got our pickle bit for right here. Or we could put the pickles right here. I don't know what they'd be doing next to the milkshake, but they could be there. Weirder things have happened. What do I do with my spoonful of stuff? Okay, maybe not pickles over there. Maybe, I don't know. What if we slide that right under there? Like that. That could be a thing. Or we could just leave it till next time. It's not the end of the world. All right. Well, no, because we gotta put the burger thing on here. Okay, so I want that to cover right there. So let's do that first. I definitely want to mix it up, cover it up if it can be covered up. That will make me very happy. I shouldn't care about the words. I really shouldn't. I see other people's glue books with them in it. I mean, realistically, what are you going to do? So, we can actually spill the glue everywhere. We can put that over a little bit. I probably shouldn't have glued that edge down. I may live to regret that. Okay. Then I think we're going to hide some little pickles right in here. I think that's a good spot for it. Pickly, pickly. I'm sure Carla's out there making pickle jokes. I miss the banter when I do just videos, you know. But I love you guys, and I can do more stuff live if I can get that, you know. Els is talking about door dashing again, and as much as I love it, and I could use the money, oy vey, you know. Okay, now let's see about. We'll be covering up the pickle a little bit, but I think that'll be okay. I think that'll do it. But let's tear off this white part here, and maybe some of this white part over here. Let's get rid of that. Let's see if we yeah. 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 Let's make sure we're getting the trash in the trash. Okay. Yeah, I think I can live with that. Right there like that. We need just a little piece for here. Can we find a little piece for there that I can live with? And I didn't want to make this video an hour, but now it's an hour long. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I cannot help myself. Okay. Back to the big pile. Or we could just glue down the knot, you know, the from here over. We'll glue from there over, and then we'll be able to place something and glue the other half down. That's a plan. Because we're already at like 55 minutes, which is longer than I intended. Not that it's a problem. I just don't want you guys to have to. People are less likely to watch very long videos, is all I'm saying. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Now we can come back in and slide something under there, and that will be okay. Okay. So shall we have a look at what we've done since we did some things? Slide this all up under here. Put it in the pile. All right, so let's roll this up. So we're ending on burgers and pie, essentially. Some nice Thai fried chicken. We've got radish skewers, some Thai food. We've got a banquet table. Actually, we didn't, for all of that, we didn't get too much done because we started here, right here. But that's okay. But we usually also work a couple hours when we're live. So that's not bad. I am pleased with it. Just rolling this up some. Okay, so that's it for tonight, ladies. Thank you so much. You'll be watching this on Thursday or Wednesday. I hope you had a wonderful hump day. And heading into the end of the week for you ladies with regular, normal, everyday jobs. With those 9 to 5 hours, you know. Awesome stuff. Hi, enjoy the Food-a-Tini. I hope you enjoyed the Food-a-Tini. I hope that you are having a marvelous week. That, you know, even though you have to be at work, I hope there's some joy in it. You can find those little moments that make it worthwhile, you know. I appreciate you coming and spending a little time with me. If you have watched till the end, thank you so very much. If you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, I appreciate it. Engagement is awesome, and it does help my YouTube channel. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Thank you for bringing so much joy into my life, and I hope I give a little bit of it back to you. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. The end. Come on, and